We are ready for the onions and the garlic. We're going to prepare everything now for the collards. This is going to happen now. And I've got here fresh onions, garlic, and here I've made it a scallion onion. Well, not made, I grew it in my garden, obviously. I can't make it anyway, So we're ready to go. We're going to cut these all up. We're going to show you what we're going to do next. Step on the stove. All right, here we are with the collards, and I'm going to show you how we cut these up. There are two methods, and one is to take a knife, cut it straight down here like this, come across that stem like that, do that, and throw it away like that. Got that one. Do another one. Very fast, very easy. Like that. Throw that away. Another one. Like that. Then the other method is, and you probably don't have it unless you get it like I did, is this guy right here. All right, here we go. Watch. See? Like that. Fast. See? Like that. Just like that. So after we get these all cut, the stems taken off like this, throw away the stems, and then we start cutting these up. We are ready now with the collard pot. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in that. Then probably a couple of tablespoons of butter. We can stir that around a little bit here. Get that all melted. Let that kind of caramelize a little bit. Get that flavor all saturated up in that. That's great. Okay. Going like that. And now we're going to take some onions and some garlic that we already cut up. We're going to put that in there so we can saute the onions. I already saw them up, so I don't think we're going to want that. So, all right, saute these onions, get them going. Oh, I'm telling you, this dish, I'm telling you, collards, a lot of people may not know, and I mentioned this before, what are collards? Never had them, never seen them, didn't know what to do with them. Well, I'm going to show you now, and I am showing you. I cut them from my garden, and we are going to make a collard soup type thing. It's like French onion soup, but I like it also just, as a vegetable. Cook it like this. Maybe not put all of the water and the broth and things like we're going to do today. Put some bacon in there, get it all flavored up. That's good. Now what we're doing here, we are caramelizing the onions. That makes a big difference in flavor. Get them a little brown, and that probably takes maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And the longer you leave them in there, without burning them. Now remember, you have garlic in there, and garlic will burn. So you constantly stir. You don't want that garlic to burn because that will leave a bitter flavor. But see how they're starting to turn a little bit golden there? Like that. And while that's doing that, we're going to take a ham hock. This flavors it up fantastically. And we're just going to let that cook in there as well. Flavor that onion, flavor that garlic. Going to flavor the water. Go on like that. Now, that's going to cook a while. Then we're going to add some water. Next step, we've been browning this, letting it go. We're going to take these collards that we cut up, and we're going to put them in there because we want them flavored as well. Now it looks like a lot, but collards will shrink down just like spinach and some of the other leafy vegetables. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I'm going to get this all wilted down here. See that popping? All that popping. Now we're going to grate some Parmesan cheese in the collards. We can put that in there as well. And we'll add a little salt and pepper. I'm not sure I mentioned that before, but come on over and we're going to grate some cheese now. All right, here we go. Continuing to put some Parmesan cheese in there, like that. Add a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Oh, there we go. Okay. And we're going to stir that up good. This is almost ready to serve. Almost. Sitting in this pot for a couple of hours. Collard soup. Yes. It's going to be delicious. All right. Let's dish it up, put it in the soup bowls. All right, we have the collards all done, and what we're going to do now is add about a tablespoon of vinegar right at the last. So we're just going to put a little bit in like this. Then we're going to dish up our collards. Whoops, there we go. Put that aside. All right, here's our collards all done. It's got that ham hock in there. Look at that. Look at that. Just fantastic. Get some of this broth. Put that in here. Then we're going to take some croutons. I took some bread and I put some, cut these up, put them in the oven and made them nice and crispy, let them cool down. We're going to put that. Why do we put these in here? Because we're going to set the cheese on it. It's going to keep it up like that. So the cheese is provolone cheese. And that melts wonderfully, does great. So we're going to take this cheese and we're just going to put it right like this. And then put it in the oven. And we're going to let that provolone cheese melt and we'll leave it in there until it kind of turns a little bit brown and it's ready to go. Okay, we'll get back with that then. Thank you. Got this all out of the oven and it is collard soup. It is absolutely delicious. The only thing we have to do now is add some scallions, and we are going to put some I'm having trouble talking today. Scallions in here today, just like that, and then we're going to try it. We're going to taste it, and it is going to be delicious. Trust me, you need to try this. Now here we are with the collard soup, French onion collard soup. We're going to taste this and show you how it tastes. Here we are, ready to test this out. Cut a little bit like that. Get some of that, those collards, that bread, cheese, put that in like this. Piece right there. Roll on this. It's hot. Whoa. That's burning my mouth. It's hot. But I have to tell you, that is fantastic. That is absolutely delicious. Collard, and I have made it a French onion soup, just like you make French onion soup, but I've added collard. See there? And collards are delicious. You can even take this broth and drink that afterwards, or use it in some other cooking dishes, just the broth part. It is fantastic. French onion soup with collards. Thanks for joining me. Please join me on other videos about Dempster Kitchen. Don't forget to order some of those saggy but hot sauces and seasoning salts that I make. You'll love them too. Thank you. Hit the subscribe button. Bye-bye.